What's up, everybody? It's your boy Aloe back with another banger. As requested, we're gonna be doing a Thor showcase. So let's get it poppin'. We could do a harder map. We'll do Marine Ford here. So Thor is an uncommon unit, so he's like really easy to get, and he's also fairly solid. So let's go check him out. So you're looking at 250 to start, so you can afford to buy two of them. So we'll do that. He does have a decent range. However, his cooldown and damage are kind of on the lower end, but he does have a good range. Looks like a similar attack animation to Shazam. He's struggling a little bit. We'll have to buy another one. And because he's one of the older units, you can in fact buy like 5. So that is very nice. We'll auto skip here. See if we can get enough for a Carnage. Slow this down a little bit, or maybe a Froppy for some DPS. Yeah, he looks like a similar unit to Shazam. He has similar range and cooldown. So he's like one of the cheapest versions of Shazam that you can get. Alright, I think we can tank those. Oh, I don't know if we can tank those though. Should be good there. Let's see, we should be good there. And ooh, let's go get Thor's upgraded. So that first upgrade is gonna give you a little bit more range, a little bit less cooldown. Damage is good too. All so far in line with kind of like Shazam stats. Let's get a Kaneki so we can get a little more DPS in. We can afford the third upgrade now. So, alright, so his cooldown stayed at 1, so that's kind of diverging from where Shazam would be. Which isn't very good. 100 damage and 1 cooldown at this price is really, 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 really bad. Even if you prestige him, he'd only be at like 150. Not that. Alright, let's get this door back up here so we can check him out. Yeah, so nothing really to write home about. He's able to hit do 500 damage before they pass. So let's get that third upgrade. Okay, so his cooldown, 750 upgrade cost. Damage is going up a little bit. He does have crazy range though, so that's kind of the only reason you would, I guess, consider him. Oh yeah, these stores will handle business. Alright, so max upgrade. Oh man, that's so bad, dude. His cooldown he's even worse than like Magneto. Like, low damage and low cooldown. Like, I honestly, he's gonna be hard to use like at all. We'll get these guys maxed up. I don't know if he's like really bad for a common. I mean, an uncommon actually. Like, again, like every time like there's a new unit people ask me to try out, dude, Flash is always better. Like, get Flash, don't get him. Look at this. Only 355 damage, yo. Flash does literally like 4 times as much. Granted, his range is 4 times as small, so that is that. But his cooldown is also less, so a little more. Yeah, Thor's definitely struggling. This is Marineford easy. You're gonna need a little bit better unit than Thor to do that. Alright, so like, once you add all the slowdown units, he's not as bad. Again, he's struggling a little bit with the 5k health people, but like, he's slowly getting them. And I guess Kaneki's helping out a little bit on that too. Kaneki's doing the same amount of damage, and he only costs like 600. And again, same prestige level. Like, this is definitely one of like there's a lot of uncommons and stuff that you can use, like Guts, etc. I guess it's a rare, but there's one level up. There's a lot of them you can use, but Thor is one that you can't really use. That's kind of his big. He doesn't do enough damage for his cooldown. Like, his cooldown should be the same as like a Shazam, right? Like, if his cooldown was 0.4, I would recommend it. Like, he would be really good, really, really good. But no, since his cooldown's like is stuck at 0.8, he's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. Let's get some Luffy's and finish this matchup real quick. Pretty easy. Yeah. If you're looking for like a good starter unit, I would say go for Flash, or if you can, get Reverse Flash, because that's gonna be what helps you the most with DPS wise. Thor just doesn't cut it DPS wise. He might be able to like catch a few of the units that got past your defense in like the earlier maps, but like he's not like usable after like the first couple maps. You're gonna have to start going for like a more of a, I guess, let's see. What have I reviewed? Death Kid, yeah. Death Kid would be a way better choice than Thor. And he's only one level up. Like, Death Kid is way better than Thor. Like, it's not even close. That would be my recommendation for you. Try to get that rare. But if you're stuck with a common, you could just use him to beat the older maps or do the fishing minigame. That's, like, the real secret there. If you're not... Like, using the fishing minigame is gonna get you from, like... From easily, like, your first legend or two. If you grind fishing for a little bit. Yeah. Thor's just not... Just doesn't do enough damage. I feel like they really could have, like, lowered his cooldown to 0.6 or something, and then he would actually be solid. With 0.8, it's just not... It's just too long of a cooldown for his damage, because he's only doing 355 damage. I mean, if you max prestige him, he'd be doing 500 damage, which isn't that bad, but again, Death Kid is definitely a better choice. Yeah, you guys are just getting Shrek right now. Yeah, so I mean, you can use Thor on a team, but again, like I have Luffy's here to like really carry. Like he's like definitely not a unit you would want to base your team around. Definitely, I would say go for Flash, which I think is still a common, or Goku. Goku compared to Thor, there's no comparison. No comparison. Goku is so good compared to Thor. I hope you enjoyed the showcase. Blam Spot out. Peace.